Retiring decades early isn't a result of picking the right stocks or earning a massive salary. It simply requires tracking 4 specific numbers. Over the next 6 minutes, we're going to build a personalized tracker. By the end, you'll have a clear ETA of when you will reach financial independence. To get started, you'll need your raw materials. Gather your latest pay stub, 3 months of bank statements, and your current investment account balances. Gathering these figures removes the emotional guesswork from your retirement planning. It allows us to build a strategy based on your actual financial habits, rather than vague assumptions. The first metric is your savings rate. Think of this as the engine that determines the speed of your retirement timeline. To calculate it, take the total amount you invest each month and divide it by your monthly take-home pay. Many people make the mistake of using their gross pay for this calculation. But because gross pay includes taxes and FICA, money you never actually see, using it will make your progress look much slower than it actually is. If you're maxing out a pre-tax 401k, that money is deducted before you see your paycheck. For an accurate rate, you must manually add those 401k contributions back into your invested total. While a 10% savings rate is standard, pushing this metric above 20% is the most effective way to cut years off your career. Next is your annual spending. This number represents the total cost to run your life for one full year. Review your bank statements from the last 3 months. Tally up your recurring daily expenses, like rent, groceries, and bills, to find your average monthly cost. Don't forget about irregular purchases. Things like a new laptop or a summer trip are easy to ignore, but you need to find the monthly average for these one-off costs to get a real picture of your lifestyle. Combine your daily recurring average with your one-off average, and then multiply that total by 12 to find your true annual spend. Knowing this exact cost is the only way to accurately determine how large your retirement nest egg actually needs to be. The third number is your investable assets. This represents exactly where you are today on your journey toward independence. Add up the current balances of your 401ks, IRAs, taxable brokerage accounts, and any cash you have waiting to be invested. It's important to distinguish this from your net worth. While net worth is a great metric for overall wealth, it can give you a false sense of how close you are to retirement. You should strictly exclude your home, your car, and any collectibles. You cannot easily liquidate a spare bedroom to pay for your monthly groceries, so they shouldn't be counted as part of your retirement fuel. By focusing only on liquid assets, you're left with a clear view of the capital you have available to generate passive income. The final step is calculating your years to FI, or financial independence. This is where we combine everything to see your final timeline. First, find your FIRE number, your ultimate target. You calculate this by multiplying your annual spending by 25. This is based on the 4% rule for safe withdrawals. Now, look at the gap between your current investable assets and that target FIRE number. This is the distance you need to cover. Open a compound interest calculator. Input your current investable assets as the principal and your yearly savings as the annual addition. We'll assume a standard 8% growth rate. Adjust the years to grow field until the final balance matches your FIRE number. That final number is your personalized ETA. It's the exact moment when staying in the workforce becomes a choice rather than a necessity. You now have a concrete timeline for your freedom. To stay on track, log your savings rate, annual spend, investable assets, and years to FI into a simple spreadsheet. Research shows that people who review these numbers monthly save significantly more than those who only check their balances once a year. Maintaining this dashboard turns abstract financial anxiety into a clear, predictable path toward your retirement. Now that you have your timeline, watch the next video to see if your target FIRE number is actually enough to live on.